We're going to talk a little bit about Kamala Harris today. We're going to talk about a few things that maybe you didn't know about her. Starting with, she's going to be representing the Democratic Party and running for president against Donald Trump. Donald Trump, who earned his nomination through the Republican vote. Joe Biden earned his nomination for the Democrat Party through the Democrat vote with 14 million people. He decided, in the name of democracy, that he couldn't beat Donald Trump for no other explanation but that he stepped aside, said what the people wanted was not good enough for the party, which it wasn't him that did it. It was three Democrats in a back room that thinks that they know what's best for the country. What does that sound like? Sounds like a dictatorship. Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and the big dog himself, Barack Obama, decided that Kamala Harris had a better chance of beating Donald Trump than Joe Biden did. Kamala Harris is left wing. She's a left wing socialist. She's far out. Her views are far out. She supports guaranteed paid income for families paid by the government. When she was smearing Joe Biden in 2020, trying to become the presidential candidate that she didn't get one delegate vote for, she supported $6,000 a year for married families paid for by the government, which in 2024, with how Kamala Harris and Joe Biden have destroyed America and and how much the taxpayers' dollars goes, that's probably $12,000 by now. She supports paying college grants, the government paying college grants. She wants the government to control everything that goes on, every aspect of your life. But let me tell you what it means when the government is paying all this stuff for you. It means that that person can't pay their way. So the taxpayer, me and you, we pick up the tab for it. Somebody has to pay that because it is not going to be, the government. It's the government saying we're paying for you. She supports picking up your child care tab. She wants to pay for your children's child care. Basically wants the government to be instilled in every aspect of your life, telling you that it's free when really the people who work hard and do the right thing are picking up the tab. She supports health care for all. She wants the government to choose what healthcare physician you go to. Basically, they're in cahoots with these healthcare organizations, and they want to decide which healthcare organization the government wants to pay and make rich through the tax dollars that they collect from the taxpayers to give away as they decide. Okay. She wants to give child care givers 6 months paid leave every year. This is a left-wing socialist agenda. You can go look it up. It is insanity. Anybody who works gets 6 months paid leave. Think about the employer in this situation. How could any employer give you 6 months paid leave? It would sink them if you're paying somebody for no work for 6 months. And this is just another way of the government being in things they shouldn't be in. When the government starts getting into every aspect of your life, it's communist, the opposite of democracy. She wants renters, folks who make their income off of renting their properties out. She wants to be able to tell them how much they can rent their property for. So if you want $1,000 a month for your property, she wants to step in and say, you can get I'm going to make you do it for 800 a month. And by the way, you need to pay the government this much more money on top. She is the only candidate I've ever seen besides Joe Biden run on hiring taxes. And, she wants to have the government instilled in every aspect of your life. She wants government control. She is a socialist with a far out left wing agenda. Do you want a socialist as your next president?